welcome to City Championship Wrestling. I am your host, Mizzion Smith. Hey, if you tuned in last week, or if you didn't, you missed the show. We had Jackson Stone versus Darion Ultra and a heavyweight championship match that was one for a lifetime. Right now, I'm going to bring out to you Lynch. Lynch, everyone. Alex, I said last week, we see what you've been up to, and you just keep taking shortcuts to the win.
First off, I ain't taking no shortcuts, so I'm gonna talk now, so you shut up. I'm gonna make something clear to you right now. I deserve the State Championship Wrestling Heavyweight title against Shogun, because I'm actually a winner, unlike any of them in the back. I should have won Survival of the Fittest at the main event back in Allen Park a month or two ago. And last week, my own tag partner, Jack Delaney, came out here, and I beat him too. And that is just something you all Michigan morons have to deal with. I'm better than all of you because I'm from a better city, the greatest city in the world, Detroit. Boston, Massachusetts. You heard me right.
I guess you heard it here first. We'll keep our eye on you, though. I'm back! Alex, sins upon sins! Wrath, all of the good ones you have done them all. You beat my Fengunner, and you did it in the dirtiest of ways! What happens in the month of October involves Mollock. And anytime you get in Mollock's business, Mollock's got to bring his business here to the ring.
And it appears we are underway. The demon known as Mollock attacking now Alex Lynch. They kick things off for our first match of the evening, and as he alluded to, it is October, it is spooky season, and when you talk about spookiness, well, Mollock, he kind of falls into that category. You saw last week, Joe Murphy punished for his sins. Mollock delivering a message from, well, we'll call it an unknown location, as now he targets Lynch in the corner. It has been a weird response, though. Every single time Mollock is around, our video monitor's a little bit on the odd side. It appears we are experiencing those, we'll call it, occurrences as we speak. Right now, Lynch in control of this match in the corner of the ring. We do want to thank you for joining us for another edition of City Championship Wrestling. A big thank you to everybody who wished me a very happy wedding and honeymoon last week. I am glad to be back in the booth. So we have got a great card scheduled for you tonight. The hard shop there delivered by Mullick. We've got a lot going on, high-stake battles here tonight. You are seeing it in this match alone. Alex Lynch, Joseph Antonio Guerrero. They are tied for the number 2 spot in the rankings. Whomever can win their match here tonight will take on the heavyweight champion, Jackson Stone. Of course, you know, King Midas will be involved in that in the corner of the heavyweight champion. Jackson Stone, the first member of Midas's Golden Empire, and it looked like last week, hard shot to the toes on Mullick there, but It looked like last week we would see an epic encounter. New Albania, Golden Empire, face to face. We thought they would come to blows. Did not happen. Andre Kabashi hugging it out with King Midas. Perhaps a super group forming before our eyes. Heavyweight champion Jackson Stone, if he is at the helm of that, you don't know what you'll see in that predicament. Jackson Stone, you can call him butter. He has been on a roll since winning the heavyweight championship from Freedom Ramsey. We have not seen Freedom ever since. Last week, he defeats Darion Ultra. Have not seen him ever since. And right now, we have just seen the mist in the face of Alex Lynch. That is a disqualification. Let's take a look at our instant replay brought to you by Mize TV. Nonetheless, a win is a win. Alex Lynch wins via disqualification. That missed in the face. And wait a minute, that is Mikey Mourer coming in for the aid. And he gets missed in the face for his efforts as well. Oh my goodness. Coming for the save, and that's exactly this demonic, this demon known as Mollock has been wreaking havoc here in City Championship Wrestling. Now he has just sprayed that deadly mist in the face.
Oh, Mikey!
Of both opponents, and
I
here
got some
comes
news
Andre
for you.
Kabashi.
We got scheduled for a match tonight. I don't want to wait. You're in the condition to wrestle. I'm in the condition to wrestle. We're gonna go right now. P1, baby!
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 193 pounds from Skid Row, California, Mikey Mourer. Representing New Albania, weighing in at 85 kilos, standing at 180 centimeters tall, the Supreme Leader Andre Kabashi.
And the bell sounds. This cannot happen. Come on now. Kabashi taking full advantage of Mikey Mourer. The referee tried to not start this match, but Mikey Mourer insisted that this match goes on. He just got sprayed in the face with that deadly mist from Mullick. Kabashi, you know, he is always willing and able to take advantage of any situation. He's doing that now. Mourer cannot see. He is blinded. He accepted this challenge. Kabashi jumping on his prey, and this is as unfair an advantage as you can possibly get. Kabashi beating up a blind man in Mikey Mourer. He cannot see. That mist in the face, it can do damage. We have seen Mollock do that as of recently, and he is trying his best, is Mikey Mourer, to fight off Andre Kabashi, the leader of New Albania. We talked about it in the first match, perhaps a super group formed between New Albania and the Golden Empire, and look at the smug look there. The smug look on the face of Kabashi. Again, you still see the effects. Mikey Mourer unable to see. He was sprayed in the face by Mullick's mist. Kabashi, as expected, facing a blind man in full control of this match. New Albania will always take any and every opportunity to gain the edge, and there's about as much of an edge as you can get. Mikey Mourer trying to fight his way back in, still cannot see, still in control is Andre Kabashi. So much action ahead of us here at Ignite. Right now we will see if Mikey Mourer can somehow fight his way back into this. Maybe that mist effect wearing off a little bit as he connects with a clothesline. A little bit of a shoulder block there to take Kabashi down, and Mikey Mourer now starting to build a little bit of steam. Kabashi wanted this match at this moment, and as steam is built, we know it comes. Jay Abrams taking a bullet standing on the apron. That allows a roll-up. Kabashi, he's got the tights. That's not legal. He gets the 3. Kabashi picks up the victory. The big
Your
gun,
winner
Jay
of the
Abrams,
match,
give him the
Andre
assist.
Kabashi.
Jay Abrams the bait. Kabashi the victor because of it. Aid the assist with the tights being pulled.
Welcome back to City Right now, I have the pleasure of bringing to you Leela Hall.
And Leela Hall making her way down to ringside. Rory Shield, Ricky Morris, that was our projected main event for tonight.
Leela Hall.
A flat tire preventing that.
Hi, Leela. How are you?
Great, how are you?
I'm great. Last week, you had quite an opponent, but you won. How do you feel?
I feel great, she went back there, she was doubting me. I heard what she said over social media. She can doubt me all she wants, but clearly it doesn't matter because I went out there, I proved everyone wrong, and I beat her.
You sure did. Let's hear it for Leela Hall. Now, last week you had a special guest with you. You had Houston Genius here. You guys put on quite a show. Unfortunately, after the match, something happened. And I see you're here this week, so that means you definitely are ready for a fight.
I'm ready, whatever. If she comes out, whoever comes out, it doesn't matter because I'm ready.
Wait, hold on. When I come out, I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, here we are.
Actually, I don't think you quite get it. Wrestling is where I belong, not where head captain, cheer, whatever you are. I deserve to be here, not
What do you have to say about that?
It doesn't matter because I'm the one who beat you last week. I beat you.
That's funny because I remember beating you with Grim Reality when they could have come defend you, and me and Killer Instinct, actually won that match. But
Okay, well,
You had the help with 2 other people to beat me. You didn't do it by yourself. No, you didn't. You had the help with other people. You couldn't beat me by yourself.
Okay, ladies. All right. I think you guys are going to handle this tonight, correct?
I'm a grown woman. This is a child.
I will beat her like the kid she is.
What do you have to say about that, Leela?
I might be a kid, but I still beat you last week. How many times do you want me to say it over and over again? It doesn't matter. I have beaten you and I will do it again. Yeah.
I guess tonight we'll see. Leela Hall. Ricky Morris, what do you say? What do you say? All right, Leela. I guess we'll see you later tonight.
I'll see you, especially tonight.
Bedtime, bye. Don't you got cheer practice? Bye, sweetie.
Oh, let me ask you this, Rick. Yeah, I guess. Well, I'm sorry. Let me ask you this. Last week, what you did to Leela, obviously, you didn't put her away, and she's ready for you tonight. So what do you say?
She should be ready for me. She should always be. Know where I'm standing, where I'm spotting, and when I will attack.
All right, you heard it here first. I guess we'll see you later. Well, at this time, I'm going to bring out the Golden Empire.
Ooh, wait a minute there. Ricky Morris, King Midas, exchanging a look at one another. A little conspicuous.
Let's hear
What
for
does that
King
mean?
Midas and the Golden Empire. King Midas, it's good to see you as usual. I see you have the gold around your shoulder. Tell us, what brings you here tonight?
Well, first, Mission, I have a question for you. What do you get when you mix New Albania and the Golden Empire?
Not sure.
You get a new age, baby. Now, the new Albania Golden Empire, that's what we call ourselves now. My associates took out Mikey early. 2 weeks ago, they took out Third Degree, and also my Shogun, Jackson Stone, got this title and freed it from Freedom Ramsey. But tonight, my Tashuk the Terrible wants to eat. So any unlucky person in the back, come on out and get this work.
I wonder who that would be. Who's gonna be that brave?
Well, the challenge has been thrown, and the challenge has been answered.
Hey, it's not Starman. It's Harley Rock.
Starman Harley Rock. His
Over
words
to you,
exactly.
Ray.
Let's get this show on the road.
Your next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by the Golden Empire, Tashuk the Terrible. And his opponent, the Starman, Harley Rock.
And the crowd fully in support of Harley Rock. Harley Rock accepting the challenge of Tashuk the Terrible. And with good reason. He has been on the receiving end of beating after beating, even suffering injury at the hands of the Golden Empire. He has now had enough. He has come out to confront the Terrible One. Referee getting this one situated. Sound of the bell. We are underway. Size advantage to Tashuk the Terrible clearly. But if you want to talk about motivation, Harley Rock, he is looking to avenge all that the Golden Empire has put him through. He is not backing down tonight. And you heard King Midas say it just a few moments ago. New Albania, the Golden Empire, a breaking story. It has been confirmed. They have aligned. They are now, as King Midas claimed, the New Age. That is what they are going by. The New Age, New Albania, Golden Empire aligning, and right now aligning his foot to the gun of Tashuk the Terrible. Harley Rock rolling, building ahead of steam. This kid is rolling. You know he has got a ton of spitfire. He wants revenge for all that he has been put through. And he may not be in favor in terms of size advantage, but he has got a lot that he is fighting for right now. Tashuk the Terrible with a clothesline that sends Harley Rock to the outside. Dangerous area to be with King Midas lurking, and right now Harley Rock lurking over the shoulder of Tashuk the Terrible. He's got him in a little bit of a rear naked choke and climbing on the back of him. Getting every bit of advantage right now. Tashuk the Terrible kind of on defense mode here. Harley Rock firing strong, and it's just kind of turning into a downright ugly brawl. We're not seeing any holds. We're not seeing any technical ability. Right now, it is just a beating, clubbing blow to the back of the head repeatedly of Harley Rock. And just like that, Tashuk the Terrible now in the driver's seat of this match. And here's that nasty attitude, biting the head of Harley Rock. Oh my goodness. Tashuk the Terrible, he is just a nasty competitor. He's not going to beat you with collar elbow tie-ups and submission holds and mat-based skills. He is just going to out-nasty his opponent. And right now, delivering clubbering blows to the head of Tashuk the Terrible. Harley Rock, he is up, he is laying those shots in and drops Tashuk to a knee. Built up a head of steam. Running into the corner, and that is a blatant low blow. Disqualification. He is the victor. Harley Rock by disqualification. Doesn't feel like a winner right now. And the match is over. Tashuk the Terrible's onslaught is not. The bell's sounding. That's not stopping anybody. Let's end this. Come on, the match is over. The match is over. Let's take a look at our replay brought to you by the Ring Review Podcast. Clear as day, low blow delivered to Harley Rock. Tashuk the Terrible clearly doesn't feel like he can get the win in this situation, so he resorts to a low blow. And because of that, we've got Harley Rock as the winner. Again, the Ring Review Podcast is sponsor of our instant replay. And we still are not seeing Tashuk the Terrible leave the ring. Harley Rock is still in the process of being victimized. Come on, this is unnecessary. And now H5 out looks like he's gonna put him away, but wait a minute, that is August Albright coming in to save his partner. Harley Rock saved by August Albright. Dashuk the Terrible now looks like he's gonna go after both of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Weighing in at 196 pounds, from Brooklyn, New York, the Stranger, Max Ramirez. And his opponent. Weighing in at 205 pounds, from Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Shut up! Shut up! Put the music back on. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 205 pounds, from Las Cruces, New Mexico. His name is Joseph Antonio Guerrero. I didn't say that you could cheer, all right? Because I said, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't say whatever the heck comes out of New Baltimore, all right? First of all, I don't know why they made a New Baltimore. The first one I think was bad enough, but you guys are doing a pretty good job, coming up on it. I don't care. I do not care where we are, okay? See, right here, what was Ramirez? I don't know, the Spider-Man wannabe. All right, Joseph Antonio Guerrero. When Joseph Antonio Guerrero gets in the ring, it doesn't matter what the other person's name is, because it's not the name that's going to be said after the 1, 2, 3. All right, La Cascabel will ring for me, nobody else. Now somebody get over here so they can take the mic from me so we can start this match. What you okay? You constipated? Thank you, took you long enough. I didn't ask your opinion. I didn't ask your opinion. Take up the head. Oh.
Ready? Ring the bell!
And the bell sounds. This match underway. Joseph Antonio Guerrero against the CCW debuting Max Ramirez. And these two start off with a collar elbow tie-up. Guerrero not endearing himself to this New Baltimore crowd, clearly. A lot of smash talk, a lot of cockiness and arrogance, but let's not deny Joseph Antonio Guerrero has got the skill that usually backs up all the filth being spewed from his mouth. However, tonight he has got a debuting competitor in Max Ramirez from Brooklyn, New York. We don't know much about him, so you assume Antonio Guerrero does not know much about him either. Could make it an oddball challenge for him, and this is a must-win situation for Guerrero, as earlier today, Alex Lynch, maybe not in the best of ways, got it from a disqualification, missed in the face. He did win, so if Guerrero wants to block him from becoming #1 contender for the heavyweight championship of Jackson Stone, he needs to win this match. Right now, though, Max Ramirez with a drop kick to the face, looking to prevent that. They call him the Stranger. Again, we don't know much about him. He is a stranger here to CCW. He's got a unique pin attempt there on Joseph Antonio Guerrero. These two individuals, luchadors, mat-based style of Mexican wrestling. They both seem to be quite well in that. We know what Antonio Guerrero can do in that ring. So far, Max Ramirez is hanging in there with him blow for blow. As right now there's a blow to the chest, a knife edge chop. We have seen some great action here tonight in New Baltimore. Again, every single Thursday, City Championship Wrestling comes to you from here. If you're not here, you should be. It is the place to be on Thursday nights. Always great action. Again, Joseph Antonio Guerrero has to win this match if he wants to avoid Alex Lynch earning the rights of the #1 contender for the heavyweight championship. He gets a 2 count there after a suplex. Max Ramirez looking for his debut victory. And again, we saw it during his entrance. Guerrero, he grabbed the mic, he introduced himself, and right now he is utilizing the rope to his advantage. Referee breaking that up. He introduced himself, he was smug, he was cocky, he put down the fans here at CCW inside of New Baltimore and put down the city. So he has not endeared himself to the crowd. He is not doing so now as he is standing in front of them, mocking them. Ramirez, though, endearing his foot to the face of Guerrero. Flying drop kick, drops him to the outside floor. Guerrero looks like he doesn't want to get any part of getting back in that ring, but you know, he doesn't want to get counted out. If he gets counted out, then you're looking at a loss, and you're looking at Alex Lynch as a #1 contender. Guerrero enters back in. Let's see if these two tie on up. Nope, a dropkick there connects for Guerrero.
I know I'm pretty good. Shut up.
He says he knows he's pretty good, and, well, he's backing it up so far in this match as he drags his opponent to the center of the ring. Submission hold applied. Again, we have seen so much already take place. We're talking a lot about the #1 contender of the heavyweight championship. Whoever wins this match, that could determine that if Guerrero comes up short. But the individual that holds that championship is Jackson Stone, heavyweight champion, now a part of the New Age, New Albania, Golden Empire. They have officially aligned, and right now, looking to align his foot to the face of Guerrero. Max Ramirez connects with a drop kick. They call him the Stranger. Right now, strangely in the corner, pounding the mat. Crowd seeming to be behind Max Ramirez in his debut. What does he have in store for here? Unique offense connects. Guerrero could suffer defeat. It's a 2 count only. Kick out made. Guerrero getting the shoulder up. Back into the corner goes Ramirez, and again, uniquely clapping his hands and unique stance in the corner, living up to his name, the Stranger. Crowd chanting, "Do it!" He does not, as Guerrero counters. Looking to put away Ramirez. Joseph Antonio Guerrero appears to be climbing up high. To the top rope he goes. If he connects, it could be over. Look like a version of a frog splash connects. The 2 count, the 3 count, the victory. Joseph Antonio Guerrero puts away
Your winner of this match,
Max
Joseph Antonio Guerrero.
Max Ramirez, that is, suffering the defeat. Joseph Antonio Guerrero obtaining the win. From the top rope, he flies, looked like a version of the frog splash. Very pleased with himself after the victory. Look at the replay. It's brought to you by Green Tide Pork Shop. You can save 20% on your total order using code CCW, some items excluded. That is your instant replay as Joseph Antonio Guerrero picks up the victory.
There's no action by the action at City Championship Wrestling. We'll be right back. Welcome back to City Championship Wrestling. Make some noise! Well, I hope you've been enjoying the show, because we got some more for you. Over to you, Ray.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first.
Prophesized by the shaman voodoo. Seen it all
Weighing in at 305 pounds, from Coldwater, Michigan, he is the certified boogeyman, King Kong Coleman! And his opponent. Weighing in at 190 pounds, from Detroit, Michigan, this is Showtime, Castro! Young!
And we are underway now. Action between King Kong Coleman and Castro Young. Castro Young asking for this rematch, a rematch from episode 118. Went to the gym, now he thinks he can score a victory over the big bad King Kong Coleman. We will see how he fares in this rematch. Coleman is an imposing figure, no doubt. He imposes a clothesline there to take Castro Young down to the mats, and right now Coleman in control of this match. He is a big, bad dude. That's the best way I can describe him. He is strong, he is fierce, he is a fighter. Right now he is fighting Castro Young in the corner. Some shots there to the chest and to the guts. And he's looking quite confident and quite at ease in this match. Another shot there to the midsection. King Kong Coleman delivering blows, dropping Castro Young to a knee. Again, this is a rematch. Castro Young asking for it. You can't discredit his heart and determination. Wants to get some redemption in a victory after coming up short the first time. And right now, King Kong Coleman in full control of this match, utilizing a 4 count, has till 5 to break the hold against the rope. And right now, it's pretty clear and obvious, King Kong Coleman looking very comfortable in this match. It's been a great night of action thus far. We have talked about it. Heavyweight Championship #1 contendership has been kind of a theme tonight. Joseph Antonio Guerrero and Alex Lynch both picking up victories. They are 1 and 2, each one of them looking to get that #1 contender spot for the Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Jackson Stone. A snap suplex connects, delivered by King Kong Coleman. Heavyweight champion, of course, Jackson Stone. He won that championship in somewhat shocking fashion over Freedom Ramsey, his former tag team partner, a few weeks ago. Thursday night, here to be, that's the place in New Baltimore. We saw that a few weeks ago. Another snap suplex connects from King Kong Coleman. Freedom Ramsey losing the title to Jackson Stone. Jackson Stone been on a tear ever since. We have not seen Freedom Ramsey. We have not seen Darion Ultra since suffering a loss to Shogun. He has been on a tear. Is right now on a tear. King Kong Coleman choking out in somewhat of a camel clutch submission hold. And
the winner of this match, again, the certified boogeyman, King Kong Coleman.
You heard the announcer say it. King Kong Coleman picks up a win. He is your victor as the ref raises his hand high.
So glad to hear it. At this time, I have the duty of interviewing Abdul.
It is Prince Abdul Hakim. Thank you.
Well, my apologies. What brings you out tonight?
Man, last week I gave Mikey, I couldn't even think of his last name, but it really doesn't even matter because I thought he had it takes to be in TFG, but obviously he don't. But tonight, it don't even matter about Mikey because I got someone back there, the meanest, the nastiest, the biggest, and he from the 313, so you know he gonna get down. You know what? Just come out here, bro. Let's get it.
Here we go.
It's me again. Let's go.
Over to you, Ray.
Your next match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Already in the ring, representing the Dirty Nasty Gang, Prince Abdul Hakim. And his tag team partner, Showtime Castro Young.
And I guess, Ray, I should bring out the tag team because I'm gonna have a word with these guys. Third Degree.
And I cannot believe this one. Prince Abdul Hakim selecting Castro Young as his tag team partner. Evan Encore, Miles Montaigne, Third Degree, their opponents, but Castro Young just suffered a loss at King Kong Coleman. For whatever reason, Hakim must have given him a prime energy drink, said, chug this, we'll be good to go. Right after his loss to Coleman, we are seeing Castro Young now in the ring, jumping at the chance for match number 2 as he ties up with Evan Encore. Third Degree, not to be taken lightly. They are an accomplished tag team, no doubt about it, but Prince Abdul Hakim, again, oddly selecting Castro Young as his partner. Just last week, he selected Mikey Mourer and then walked out on him in the last second. Mikey then got annihilated from Harley Rock and August Albright. They now go as two brothers. We saw Harley Rock earlier in action. Right now, we are seeing Evan Encore and Castro Young tie up. Beautiful roll over there from Encore and a beautiful counter there from Young. Expecting good tag team competition here tonight as there is a drop kick that connects. Evan Encore with a second one. And mid-match here, I'm getting some news here. Springboard connects, but talking about breaking news, just getting back to me now. This is from Chris Moore. He has made a decision. Joseph Antonio Guerrero, Alex Lynch, both of those men won earlier tonight. They will come out later here and compete one-on-one. The winner of that match will challenge Shogun next week for the heavyweight championship. Talk about breaking news that is delivered to me right at this moment, as there is a hook of the leg there. Miles Montaigne, now the legal man. All Right now, Castro Young being worked on. Hakeem on the outside, he's the fresher of the man, and you would assume he might be the guy that starts off this match, but said he had this and made a quick tag there, Castro Young. And Castro Young, he's not having the pleasantest of nights. He got beaten up pretty bad by King Kong Coleman. Kind of a quick match that was able to bounce back, but not really much time to bounce back. Again, he suffered the loss to Coleman and selected by Prince Abdul Hakim. He now is in his second consecutive match, tag teaming alongside him. And right now, Castro Young is being worked on by Miles Montaigne, Third Degree, in control of this tag team match. We look like we could see another quick tag there. Evan Encore now back in the match. Good tag team wrestling from Third Degree. Again, they are a very accomplished tag team. That's why you're a little surprised that Hakeem chose not so fresh of a man to be his partner. The snap suplex connects. Castro Young, he wants a tag, and Evan Encore, he's not going to allow him to get one, or maybe he will. Kind of mocking him. Looked like he was almost going to let him get a tag, but now he tags himself to Miles Montaigne. Encore out of the match, Montaigne in. It's been a great night of action so far. Again, can't stress it enough. Thursday nights in New Baltimore, CCW. We are the place to be on Thursday nights. You got to see this action live and in person for yourself. And talk about a big match announced. Again, just given to me a few moments ago, it is Alex Lynch and Joseph Antonio Guerrero. That match will take place tonight. The winner will be the #1 contender for the heavyweight championship held by Jackson Stone. Again, now we're seeing Miles Montaigne gear Castro Young, trying to mock him into making a tag. This is why would have been the smart decision for Prince Abdul Hakim to start off this match. Again, oddly choosing a worn-down partner in Castro Young. Odd tactics there by Prince Abdul Hakim. Still yet to see really any action in this match right now. Miles Montaigne delivers a blow there, and this has been all Third Degree. 2 count only on that pin attempt, but Third Degree has been in full control of this match. Castro Young desperately needs to make a tag if he wants to get him and Prince Abdul Hakim back into this match, and right now he's starting to generate a little bit of offense. Referee counting to 4, and could we see the tag? A very light tag there. We now are going to see Hakim enter the match. Shot to the midsection. He is the freshest of all 4 competitors. We'll see what this man has got as he delivers an uppercut to Evan Encore. Dropkick connects, and that is a pretty one at that.
That's how you do it.
He says that's how you do it. It is textbook dropkick. It connects very well. We will see what he can generate in this match as he goes into the corner and tags in Castro Young. Castro Young now a kick to the midsection. Might want to see Castro Young in that situation gain a little more rest time on the outside, but Evan Encore now going to get a kick to the face. That looked like it was almost a knockout blow. You're seeing the wear and tear of the night applied on Castro Young. Looks like we may see another tag. Abdul Hakim ready to enter in this match. Reaching for the tag. About to make it. And, well, no, he's not. Talk about history repeating itself. Prince Abdul Hakim, is he going to leave his partner high and dry just like he did last week? He certainly is. Come on now. That is disgusting. Come on. And we've already seen a rough night for Castro Young, and it's made even rougher. Double team offense. Third Degree nails him with their signature maneuver. The cover, hook of the leg, 2, put that one away. Third Degree picks up the win. And they
your winners of this match, Evan Encore, Miles Montaigne, Third Degree.
Third Degree, they are your winners. here tonight. Let's take a look at how this match ends. It's your instant replay brought to you by Blitz Canine Club, the best personalized canine training and safe, pain, and friendly. Check out Blitz Canine Club. Third Degree, they get the win. Rough night for Castro Young.
Congratulations, guys. As I stated before, just had a feeling tonight we were going to have a conversation. So, let's hear it for Third Degree. How you feeling, fellas?
Feeling great, man. You know, we're starting to pick up wins. You know, we're really making our way here. And I recall a couple of weeks ago, some punks blindsided us and left us laid out in the parking lot.
That's right, Encore. If I remember correctly, the last two faces we saw before we were so brutally attacked were Jay Abrams and Ike Watts. And baby, we've had a lot of time at home to sit and think about just exactly what we're gonna do to you guys next.
And yeah, so we got a special surprise for them. Since he wants to attack us all, we got... Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
Ike Watts. What brings you here?
I want to know what the surprise is. What y'all got for Ike Watts and the rest of the P1 Nation?
Let's be clear. Third Degree always comes with something in our back pocket. So what we got for you is our very own King Kong Coleman.
Okay. Looks like business is picking up here. Over to you, Ray.
Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we have a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing New Albania, Iron Ike Watts. And his opponent, weighing in at 305 pounds from Coldwater, Michigan, the certified boogeyman, King Kong Coleman.
And we are underway. This is going to be a battle. Just a couple weeks ago, Ike Watts, Jay Abrams, they were chased off by the CCW locker room, you name them. Hated villains, fan favorites, they all came together, and tonight, Third Degree has resorted to the certified boogeyman, King Kong Coleman. Talk about wanting to pick on somebody your own size. Ike Watts now has that as him and Coleman collide in the center of the ring, neither man budging. Coleman in his second match of the night, making quick work of Castro Young. Now he is up against New Albania's Ike Watts. He can almost start calling it the new era, the new age, the new formation we have seen now with New Albania and the Golden Empire. Right now, Ike Watts being bullied by somebody his size, if not bigger, in King Kong Coleman. You're gonna need to see this kind of stuff. Third Degree bringing in King Kong Coleman, somebody of that size. You're gonna need to see the CCW locker room come together if you are gonna see this collaboration of New Albania and the Golden Empire. They could borderline be unstoppable here in City Championship Wrestling. Right now, Ike Watts and King Kong Coleman clubbing blows towards one another. Delivered into the corner goes Coleman, and a big splash there from Ike Watts. Iron Ike Watts now looks to deliver maybe the biggest suplex in CCW history. Ladies and gentlemen, grab onto something. You might go flying just from the impact alone if that ring felt the impact of a suplex there. These are two of the biggest men in CCW, a fireman's carry from Coleman. He has got Watts up. Will he get him down? He does! What impact! My goodness, what impact in the middle of the ring, and now the chokehold is applied. Ike Watts, middle of the ring. Coleman has got that chokehold cinched in. Ike Watts, his hand drops once. His hand drops twice, and there is New Albania. Jay Abrams, Andre Kabashi coming out. Kabashi already getting a victory today thanks to the assist of Jay Abrams. And here comes the cavalry, the two brothers to the rescue. The two brothers coming out to the rescue. We already saw Starman earlier today. August Albright came to his aid earlier.
Fellas.
And wait a minute, here's Chris Moore.
Fellas, I don't know how many times we need to go through this, but you are not in charge. I have been placed in charge. You are not in charge, Andre. You may be in charge of those two baboons, but I am in charge of this company. So seeing as the three of you look like you're ready for competition.
What?
I'm sorry, you didn't have a problem when Mikey Mourer was at this bench earlier, did you? And seeing as your actions of the last couple weeks, why don't you three get in here for a 6-man tag? New Albania versus Harley Rock, August Albright, and this certified boogeyman, King Kong Coleman. Referee?
For sure, you gotta back this guy up. 100% you gotta back him up. I'll back him up. Let's get in the ring. You gotta take the corner. Take the corner. That corner. Big mistake.
They're gonna have a 6-man tag team.
Man, yeah, what you said. I got it. Two out. Get these guys out of the ring. Two out. Two out. Okay. Two out. Do it again. Here we go. One in. Ring the bell.
And 6-man tag underway! Already flying through the air, the two brothers! Harley Rock and August Albright on the outside. Ike Watts, King Kong Coleman inside the ring. This is already off to a fast pace. Chris Moore making it clear the BS of New Albania will not be tolerated. And right now we have an absolute brawl taking place throughout New Baltimore. You gotta respect Chris Moore's decision, and you gotta respect the strength of Coleman. He's got the cover, the three. He picks up the victory in the 6-man tag. Let's look at the replay of how he did it. What a win there.
Your winners of this match, the team of...
Replay is by Mize TV. And wait a minute now, H5 to Shook the Terrible. And we got to assume King Midas making his way down as well. And this right here is the new age. New Albania Golden Empire. They have officially aligned themselves together. Harley Rock, August Albright out on the floor being victimized. The Golden Empire, they are in the ring with Coleman. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely disgusting to see. New Albania Golden Empire, it's an acronym. The New Age. and this faction could just absolutely run roughshod through City Championship Wrestling. Something has got to be done. These men are just making a mockery here, doing what they will, whatever they please. It's just, you're sick of seeing this. What could this mean for CCW? You saw Coleman pick up a win. Again, look at the replay of how he does it. That is brought to you by ITV. But right now, they don't look anything like winners. The two brothers and King Kong Coleman, as the new age is taking them out. We gotta get some help here, and wait a minute, we do have a little bit of help. Third Degree now coming in. This is just turning into absolute chaos here. Everybody is trying to put a stop to this new age as they run roughshod over CCW. Right now we got the two brothers and Third Degree trying. We gotta get some order out here. It's turning into an absolute mosh here. Can we get some order? I don't know if we can have anybody in the back come out here and break up all this animosity. There is so much going on. And with the bell constantly ringing, it looks like this new age is standing tall again. Clearing the ring, King Midas right there. He looks smug and pleasantly happy with what he's seeing before him. The referee has no control. This isn't a match. This is just an absolute mugging here by the new age. Third Degree out here, the two brothers out here, King Kong Coleman out here, everybody trying to make a stand. And there's the fire. There's the fire. We have seen that tactic before. This is getting out of hand. I was going to say we need to stop this before Evan Encore now going to be a victim with fire towards him. Somebody's going to get seriously hurt is what I'm going to say. And right now we're at the point where people are seriously getting hurt. Can we please get some help out here? Damn it. This is disgusting, and now Harley Rock could be the fourth victim. To shut the terrible lights him as well. That is 4 men now being lit with that fireball. Look at the replay. That clearly gets Harley Rock in the face. The crowd is disgusted. Quite frankly, I am sick to my stomach. This is unacceptable. This is an absolute travesty. The way these men, and I use that term lightly, very loosely, these aren't men, these are cowards. The way they are resorting to trying to run roughshod through City Championship Wrestling is absolutely deplorable. They have lit multiple men on fire. I see there's Harley Rock squinting in pain. And something has got to happen here.
Don't
Chris
hide
Moore.
now. Kabashi, I am sick of your shenanigans. You and this Huggy Bear look-alike are getting to piss me off. So you know what? I got something for you. Andre Kabashi, you're suspended. Indefinitely.
Wait a minute! Thank you, Chris Moore! Thank you, Chris Moore! Andre Kabashi has been suspended indefinitely! That is a damn show of justice right there!
You can't do this to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Weighing in at 205 pounds from Las Cruces, New Mexico,
I'm back! All right, right here. What was my name?
Joseph Antonio Guerrero.
I believe he was gonna say Joseph Antonio Guerrero! Thank you. No, thank you.
And his opponent. Weighing in at 225 pounds, from the greatest city in the world, Boston, Massachusetts, he is the Lykan, Alex Lynch.
Rematch from 2 weeks ago? Yeah.
Ring the bell. And we are underway. This is going to be a match with quite the stakes. Alex Lynch, Joseph Antonio Guerrero, each of them pulling double duty tonight. The winner facing Shogun for the heavyweight championship next week. Both these men not really fan favorites here in CCW. The trash talk taking place early in this one. Alex Lynch earlier today, he got the victory via disqualification. Got the mist in the eye, so not really the best feeling kind of win, but it counts as a win nonetheless. Guerrero, he picked up a win as well. Now these two face one-on-one, the prize, a shot at Shogun's heavyweight championship. And speaking of his match earlier today against Max Ramirez, Guerrero did not endear himself well to the crowd here of CCW early on. Doesn't appear to be doing that as well in this match. He is pointing and disrespecting the new Baltimore audience. They have been a great audience here tonight in the CCW studio, as they are each and every Thursday night. It is the place to be. And you gotta believe they are as excited as I can tell you I personally am in seeing the suspension of Andre Kabashi a few moments ago. And right now it's all trash talk here, mostly done by Guerrero. Alex Lynch partaking in it as well, it appears. Neither man really looking to get this match undergoing with the physical aspect. It's all about the trash talk. They are going to have to tie up sooner or later. Again, the biggest prize here in City Championship Wrestling is our heavyweight championship, currently held by Shogun Jackson Stone. The winner of this match will face Jackson Stone next week. Yes, the gold will be on the line. Guerrero is really getting into the chops of the fans, and right there in the chops of Guerrero, Alex Lynch gives him a little shove. We'll see if that gets the physicality going. Retaliation there from Guerrero, and there's a retaliation from Lynch in the form of a clothesline. Now we've got this match really underway. Expect maybe those dirty tactics there. Look like a possible choke there by Lynch. Referee breaking it up at the 4 count. Kick to the spine. Lynch and Guerrero squaring off in our men's main event. We still have got women's competition coming up in just a few moments. That is our main event of the evening. Ricky Morris, she will be taking on Leela Hall in a rematch of last week. We will get to more on that developing story during that match. Right now, the story in the ring is all about #1 contendership Who will earn that right? Is it Alex Lynch who is the aggressor at this point in the match? Will it be Joseph Antonio Guerrero, who earlier got a victory over a debuting performer in Max Ramirez, the stranger he goes by? Both of these men looking for a shot at Shogun's championship. Guerrero now hushing the crowd, chop to the pec. And Lynch clearly feeling the pain. Lots to recap on tonight's episode. We will get the hook of the leg here. 2 count early in this match, but so much already happening. We saw the official birth. We saw it last week with a hug. Tonight, it was the official birth. New Albania, Golden Empire. They are now the new age. They have aligned with one another, and it looked like they would be on an absolute tear here in CCW. They cleared the entire, I don't want to say the entire locker room, but a chunk of them. King Kong Coleman, Third Degree, 2 brothers, all laid out. Fire, yeah, it was involved to Shook the Terrible. He likes to play with fire. But the result ended after all the damage was done in Andre Kabashi being suspended by Chris Moore. Right now, these 2 men, Guerrero and Lynch, battling it out on the outside. The fans of CCW getting up close and personal with the action. Right now, Guerrero delivers a shot to the face of Lynch. You can always catch this action again in New Baltimore every Thursday night. We already have a confirmed match for next week. It is heavyweight gold on the line. Jackson Stone will be defending it against one of these 2 men. Alex Lynch looked to secure his spot in that match. Only picks up a 2 count with the hook of the leg. Could be delivering a suplex there. Does so with some elevation. Goes for a quick rollover cover. The 2 is all he picks up in that predicament. And talk about Jackson Stone as a heavyweight champion here in City Championship Wrestling. Talk about him being on a roll. He has certainly been on that. Hook of the leg there by Guerrero. The 2 counts all he picks up. But Jackson Stone has been rolling here in CCW as our heavyweight champion. Darion Ultra last week, his victim. We have not seen or heard from him since. Freedom Ramsey, the man that Jackson Stone won the title from. Shocking moment, probably the most shocking moment we have had here on our Thursday editions from New Baltimore. Since winning the title from Freedom Ramsey, he has been nowhere to be seen here in CCW. Freedom Ramsey, the fighting champion that City Championship Wrestling was very proud of. Jackson Stone's been a fighting champion too, to his credit. But the former group free suplexes. An ugly split that has resulted with Jackson Stone leading the Golden Empire, now leading the charge of the New Age. He is the heavyweight champion here in CCW, and he will defend the title next week, whether that be against Alex Lynch or Joseph Antonio Guerrero. We will figure that out at the conclusion of this match as Alex Lynch misses with his attempt in the corner. Guerrero does not miss with his dropkick, does not miss with either one. He connects with 2 of them back to back. Delivers a forearm to the face of Lynch, working on backing him into the corner. Hoists him up in a fireman's carry. What does he have in store for Lynch? We will see. We will not see, as a matter of fact, a roll over there. Lynch with a hook. A little bit of a pin attempt there. Gets a 2 count, but he does escape whatever offense Antonio Guerrero had in store for him. The referee now explaining why it was a 2 count. Lynch, I don't know if he was pleased with that count, maybe, or wait a minute, Guerrero, he gets a look at the leg. I can't really tell. I think he may have had the tights, but whether or not he did is beside the point. The story.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match, Joseph Antonio Guerrero.
Guerrero picks up the victory, and he will meet Jackson Stone next week for the heavyweight championship.
Yeah. Get out! I think the ref can take you. I don't think you can, so shut up! You're all obnoxious, just like these Squire back there.
Hey guys, we're not surprised by the end of this match, are we?
I'll get you one day, you'll see. Go take a shower. You get a wife.
It's been quite a night, and we're not quite done. Right now, we have our main event. Over to you, Ray.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is the main event of the evening, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Yes, this is indeed our main event, a rematch from last week. As Ricky Morris makes her way to the ring, originally she was set to face Rory Shield in the main event, but Rory Shield, the victim of a flat tire of all things. Was Ricky Morris behind it? We may never find that out, but the show goes on as Leela Hall was told about the opportunity. She jumps at it, especially after what Ricky did to her last week. They had an exchange of words in their interviews. Leela Hall, she wants her payback. We heard that earlier tonight. And speaking of Leela Hall, you hear the darkness. That can only mean one thing. She is on her way. Leela Hall, the fan favorite here tonight as she cartwheels her way to the ring. Both these ladies, they made their CCW debuts against one another. It was a year ago, October 2023, a night to remember. Leela Hall, she was given an in-ring interview welcome, but out of jealousy, Ricky Morris, she stormed out and interrupted, making her impromptu debut as well. And there was a bout between the two. Leela Hall, that occasion, came out on top. Who comes out tonight?
This is your main event, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Denny's down the street, weighing in at none of your business, Ricky Morris. And her opponent, from Wyandotte, Michigan, Leela Hall!
And with the sound of the bell, our main event is underway. Again, a rematch of last week. Leela Hall trying to get the crowd fully in her support. No problem in doing that. They have her back, it appears. Leela Hall the victor last week, but perhaps the last laugh going to Ricky Morris. After facing Leela Hall, she came up with the loss, but she did apply a strong submission hold, refused to let go. It took wrestlers, it took officials to try and get her to relinquish it. Was not until, of all people, Mikey Mourer, who whispered something in her ear that convinced her to finally let go of the hold, but Leela Hall definitely suffering the damage. Right now, these two looking to settle the score in this rematch. So much history between the two. Another collar elbow tie-up. Neither woman able to get the better of the other. That is applied strong, and they are jockeying for position. Again, you don't appear to see the edge one way or the other as they decide to break it up. Ricky Morris, Leela Hall, crowd applauding their efforts. Both of them giving it all they've got in that collar elbow tie-up, but neither woman coming out on top of that exchange. See if they go back to the well for a third time. They indeed do. Like a couple of rams colliding head on. They just keep going back to it. One of these times, somebody is going to gain the advantage. Both women struggling to do that, however. They're just fighting. Look at that. They're not relinquishing each other. You can sense the animosity between both competitors. They are sure going at it. And the referee might have to step in there and do something to break it up. They're up against the ropes. They're cinched into each other tightly, and You get the sense of it's going to be whoever slips first in this one. That could quite easily do it in this match. Neither woman wants to leave that opening for their opponents. That one, you saw, it took quite a bit out of both competitors. We saw the animosity earlier today during their interviews. These women do not like each other. As Ricky Morris now escapes to the outside. Ricky Morris referring to Leela Hall as I believe it was a bubblegum pop star cheerleader type. That doesn't really fall into the category of what Ricky Morris is in that ring. Polar opposite characters here in CCW, different characteristics, different personalities. They do not mesh well together. Morris now does not want to mesh well in the ring with Leela Hall refusing to get back in. She's staying on the outside. You know, she doesn't want to suffer a second straight loss coming up short last week. Again, she did get the last laugh by applying the damage on Leela Hall. All right, now speaking of Leela Hall, she's going to exit the ring and maybe give chase to Ricky Morris. And Ricky Morris now comes in the ring, almost a cat and mouse type game. She does not want to tie up with Leela Hall, it appears. These two are trash talking. There's a little cat and mouse mind games going on. Neither woman able to start off with an early advantage in this bout. It has been quite the night. Just a few moments ago, we have crowned a new #1 contender for Shogun's Heavyweight Championship. That man is Joseph Antonio Guerrero. He will face Jackson Stone next week here at the CCW studios. Heavyweight gold on the line, and again, the cat and mouse game continues. Ricky Morris avoiding Leela Hall by exiting the ring. And look at the face of Leela Hall. She does not look too pleased with it. She's going to give chase again. Running around, and she's not having any more of this now. She wants her grasps on Ricky Morris. She cannot catch her. Leela Hall looks a little frustrated, and that actually may pay dividends to Ricky Morris. This is our main event of the evening. Again, a rematch from last week. We recap the fact we've got a heavyweight championship bout next week. Something we will not have next week. If you want to come to the CCW studios to see action live in New Baltimore, highly encourage it. You'll see a heavyweight championship bout, but you will not see Andre Kabashi. Earlier today, Chris Moore suspends him indefinitely. Now, Ricky Morris is just smiling ear to ear. She's just toying with Leela Hall at this point. She does not want to get tied up into this anymore. I think if you're smart from a competitor's aspect here, I think she is trying to toy, as you see there, looking for an opening to catch Leela Hall off guard with all the defense and all the avoidance she's trying to cause. The moment she does find an opening, you gotta believe she's gonna pounce on it. But Leela Hall, she's a fierce competitor. She's gonna be prepared. She's gonna be ready. And right there, Ricky Morris trying to jump at it, and these women are just not able to really get any offense in this match going. We do have them both in the ring finally at the same time. That means we could see some heads collide, but both women playing this very cautiously. You know, in their minds, there is a lot on the line. It's not about championships. This bout is about pride. Leela Hall seems to have Ricky Morris's number. Ricky Morris, she doesn't want to be got like that, we'll say. She wants to finally get the better of Leela Hall, and now a test of strength is the route she looks to go for in this situation. Crowd is clapping along. They are fully behind Leela Hall in the mind games and trickery of Ricky Morris. Just keeps on going, and she looks smug. She's enjoying this. Leela Hall is frustrated, so as frustrating as it is for Leela Hall, I think Ricky Morris seems to be getting what she wants out of it. We do have a test of strength now. We will see which competitor comes out on top. The collar elbow tie-ups earlier in the match, we did not see a clear winner there. Right now, Leela Hall's strength works. keeping herself in a bridge to avoid falling to the mat. Ricky Morris fights it off, and there's a good show of strength to get herself back to a vertical base. Now she looks to tip Leela Hall down, which she does. Shoulders, I thought were on the mat, but wisely bridging of her own. Great form there by Leela Hall. She was kind of referred to as a cheerleader earlier today. She's got the cheerleader moves, no doubt about it. Cartwheeling to the ring, nice bridge there. Now she uses her footwork to escape the test of strength, turns it into an armbar, and now she gets taken over with a headlock as Ricky Morris now jockes for position. Seems to have the first grasp in this match. Gets whipped into the rope, shoulder blocks, takes Leela Hall down. Little shrug of the shoulder there. Ricky Morris going to bounce off the rope and leapfrog over Leela Hall. A hip toss takes her down. Crowd cheering Leela Hall on very strongly as a dropkick takes Ricky Morris down to the mat. And now we can start to see some real offense here. Leela Hall has a little bit of an opening. Another dropkick does the trick. And once again, Ricky Morris reverting to her old tactics of escaping the ring. Appears to be in a little bit of pain. Maybe took a bad fall on one of those drop kicks. And Leela Hall going to let her recover on the outside. She wants to keep this action inside the ring. Maybe not, as she almost dove to the outside. It appeared, and again, she looks frustrated. The mind games and the trickery of Ricky Morris is proving to be somewhat of an edge for her thus far in the match. Leela Hall is fired up, and again, she's going to dart across the ropes. Looks for a suicide dive, and that is hit to perfection. That is hit to perfection. Leela Hall connecting. These two women now fighting on the outside. We will see what happens as now they get back in the ring. Leela Hall hooks the leg, the one, the 2 count only. These two looking to end the night with a win in our main event. Leela Hall seems to have the advantage at this point. He has got Ricky Morris in the center of the ring. Again, in the new CCW studios inside the New Baltimore Trade Center in New Baltimore, Michigan. Every Thursday night we are here live, 7 to 9 p.m. We are thrilled to have you with us here tonight as Ricky Morris now begins to take a little bit of control in this match. Ricky Morris having Leela Hall in the corner before sending her to the mat, and a kick there to the back of the head. May have dazed Leela Hall enough for a pin attempt at least. The 2 counts, all she picks up. Ricky Morris gets the shoulder up, and again, the crowd fully behind Hall in this situation. Back to the submission tactics for Ricky Morris. Finally started to see a little bit more pace in this bout. Crowd now seeming to cheer and chant Leela Hall on. Ricky Morris now applying a headlock. These two, so much animosity. We saw it tonight. Not friendly fire and chain in exchange of words during our interview segment. Now we're not seeing a lot of friendly competition in the middle of the ring as Ricky Morris now sends Leela Hall to the mat for another pin attempt. The 2 counts. Another kick out there from Leela Hall. It has been thus far a cat and mouse type game between the two competitors. Ricky Morris chopping now the chest of Leela Hall. And now she goes to the second rope. Delivers some shots to the face of Leela Hall. Not looking to be on the outside anymore. It appears she is comfortable now that she is in charge of this match. Staying in the ring. Delivers Leela Hall into the corner. Takes off with a head of steam. Delivers an elbow to the chest. A second one for good measure. And now she applies that foot to the throat. The referee's going to have to break that up before the count of 5. Ricky Morris complies in that situation. And let's go. And oh, look at that. Little trip of the foot now. Down on the bottom rope. Ricky Morris again applies that foot to the throat. Breaks it up before a count of 5, and now the foot, or the knee rather, being driven, driving the throat of Leela Hall into the bottom rope, keeping on breaking up the hold. Before the 5 counts, Ricky Morris utilizing every bit of advantage as she can as she applies now another submission hold in the middle of the ring. Leela Hall is going to have to find some opening at this point to get herself back into the match. It looks like she has found it. She takes off rolling, ducks a clothesline, and does not duck the second attempt. Goes to the mat, and there's a cover with confidence, a foot over the chest. Not enough to get the pin. It's right there. Let's take a look at that clothesline via our instant replay. Another pin attempt there for Ricky Morris. That is no good. Crowd again starting the collapse, trying to will Leela Hall back into this match. Right now it appears as though Ricky Morris has got all the control in this one. Leela Hall with the victory last week, Ricky Morris with the last laugh on the onslaught. And right now she is applying pressure to that ankle of Leela Hall. Crowd still not giving up on trying to will Leela Hall on. There's a pin, Smart in the middle of the ring. Ricky Morris was wise and moved Leela Hall to the center of the mat. Not allowing her a chance to get a foot on the rope to break up the pin attempt, but she is also not allowed to, or not able to rather, get to the ropes here to avoid the submission hold. Again, I alluded to it earlier in the start of the match. Ricky Morris was playing a very cat and mouse type game. Swings for a clothesline, she ducks, and that helped her get the early advantage. A clothesline there from Leela Hall could put the advantage in her corner now. She connects, looks to apply a shoulder block to take Ricky Morris down, which she does. And gonna take off with another head full of steam. Those elbows, those shoulder blocks doing the damage. Willing herself up. Again now trying to get to a vertical base is Ricky Morris. Leela Hall recovering from the offense that she was the victim of earlier. Now she looks to deliver something in the corner. You see the cartwheel. Look at the athleticism in the corner of the ring. She has got the athleticism. Nobody denies it. Right now she has got a hold of Ricky Morris. This could do it. This could do it. Oh, what a beautiful maneuver there. Gonna cover the leg. 1, 2, and a foot on the rope. Ricky Morris, very wise of her surroundings. Able to get the kick out again. Let's look at the green time instant replay. That was connected to perfection. You gotta believe if that was in the center of the mat, we may see a victor in Leela Hall. But have it as you may, this one's still underway as Ricky Morris able to get her foot on the rope. We have seen such a great night of action. This match, our main event, is a roll up there for Ricky Morris. I believe she's got a foot on the rope. Does she? I think she did. If she did, that is not a fair tactic, but
your
the
winner of
result
this
is the
match,
same.
Ricky Morris.
You heard the result there. Ricky Morris avenges her loss from last week and puts away Leela Hall with the roll-up. You may have to give an assist to the bottom rope. I couldn't quite tell from where I'm sitting, but it definitely looked like that was her intent to get the foot on the rope for a little illegal leverage.
Let's give him a hand.
What a night of action, everybody. CCW, every Thursday night in New Baltimore. It was a great show tonight. Next week will be just as big.
I want to thank you for coming to City Championship Wrestling. For those watching at home. Let's make some noise!